playing around just to know how we think, how we are. And for that, I want to start. I know that some of you don't have the camera because some issues and everything, but I want to share with you my screen. And the way that we will start to just to say what is your name and everything is before is what is your name and what you feel like saying. Okay, so let me share with you my screen so you know the word what you feel like saying. Okay, because what happened is sometimes we are running around, right? We are like a robots. Let me take this because you can see. Oh, can you see me on the side, or I can see you guys on the side? Just let me. How can I take my, oops, no, that one, no. Okay, can you see, or is like a bar, like you can see the emojis that is, or you can see all the screen?
Yeah, we can see the screen and we can see you and we can see the emoji.
Okay. Beautiful, beautiful.
More or less, yeah.
Okay, so what do you feel like saying? Why I would like to start with this, because sometimes we are rushing, sometimes we have many things on our head, but if in the moment that we say it, is this little voice will leave us alone, okay? So then we can be more present and we can be here doing whatever it takes, okay? So maybe it could be that you feel bad, maybe it could be that you feel sad, maybe it could be anxious, maybe it could be excited. Doesn't matter, you just say what you feel like saying. So the way that we started is, for example, I will start with Aaron and I will say, Aaron, what do you feel like saying? And Aaron will say, okay, what I feel like saying is this, this, and this. And then you will pass to someone else, okay? And I will ask someone, what do you feel like saying? So let's go to start. So Aaron, what do you feel like saying?
So just before I answer that, when you say this, and this, do I pick one emoji or many?
As much as you want to say, something that how did you feel right now?
Feeling, oh my goodness, okay. Thank you. I feel happy, I feel excited, and I feel curious. So Lisa, what do you feel like saying? Is that right? Do I do that?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Hi. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Lisa here. I am feeling a little bit of frustration, but also I'm feeling excited and yeah, let's say, yeah, motivated still. Like it's a mixture of those three at the moment. And I will pass on to Genevieve Knowles. Sorry, I might have said your name wrong. Maybe she doesn't.
Genevieve, yeah. Sometimes she can't take the call because she's in class, but
yeah,
I'm not sure in this case.
Then maybe Tesh.
Yes.
You're the next one on my screen.
Yeah, pick her. Pick all of them.
Nope. Okay.
So here, she's a little bit unwell.
Message.
Oh, yeah, she's unwell, so she can't quite participate. I just want to message. So
all right.
Try again.
The next one on my screen would be Michelle Celine. How are you?
Oops. I think she also sent a message.
Did she?
Catch the one who spoke. Catch her before she
There's three
disappeared.
messages.
All right. Well, then Shanti would be the next one.
Yeah.
Did you send a message too?
No, Shanti has no choice, right, Shanti? She loves it.
I could join the audio.
Yeah.
What I feel like saying.
Sure. I'm in a Google meeting, but she can. I'll just be turning on the camera and it's my time to talk, but.
Yeah, you can go next.
Oh, okay. Do you want to go first, Tash? Or whoever?
Shanti, you're quite faint. You go, Shanti, since you were picked, you're the chosen one, and then you can pass it on to, I think that was Jella speaking.
Somebody, yeah. Okay. So I feel like saying I'm curious and I'm also excited and tired.
Curious, excited, and tired.
Super.
So the
Thank you.
next person I choose will be. Who is the female king, by the way?
That's Jella.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Am I next?
Yes.
Great. My name is Jella. And I feel am I allowed to say I don't know how I feel?
That's okay. If you feel confused or you don't know how to, that's okay. It's a feeling still.
Confused sounds extreme because I don't exactly feel confused. I just don't know how I feel. Let's add motivated. We
Edwin?
could add that.
Maybe Edwin.
Which one? Maybe what? Were you saying something, Claudia?
No, I say, Yala, if you choose, I mean, it's good. If you say, I don't know how to feel, still you say something, so it's okay. So don't worry, don't need to pick emotion, just describe your feeling and we'll be okay.
Let's stick to, where have they gone? Your screen is missing, Claudia. Is it just missing from me or everyone is missing? It says you're starting to share another screen.
She's there. It's just automatically bumping her up and down.
Yeah. If you want,
Okay.
on the top of your screens, guys, or depends if you are in the phone, but on the top of your screens, you can choose what view do you want, the gallery view or the speaker view. So you can, if you put gallery, you can see all of us and still see the screen.
Okay. Awesome. So I feel motivated.
Beautiful. Thank you. So pass maybe to someone else. I don't know who is next that is available.
Did you say how you feel, Claudia? Or I could pick you?
I will be the last one. So let's go to try Edwin. Is here Edwin?
There's Edwin and Tony.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
This is my Siri. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
So who is next?
I don't know if Edwin and Tony are here.
Oh, Tony. Tony, are you? Oops, he disappeared. Tony.
I'm here. I feel anxious and scared at the same time.
Okay. Thank you. So who else is with us? Tash, does she say already or no? Okay, well, Edwin, can you talk? No. Okay, well, then I will go next, okay? Well, what I feel like saying, I'm so excited, guys, and so happy to be here with you. And I just want to have a lot of fun, but at the same time, I would like that this session is a little bit more to not just have fun, but also meet each other. Because one of the most important things I feel is the connection with people, and how we connect through know more about others. So go first to the place of someone else instead of just you is amazing. Because sometimes we are like a me, and I'm the most important, but we forgot that really is not about us, it's about the others, right? This is a way that we can connect. So that's why I just want to feel like that. So I'm very honored to be here today. And I think Florian, he just jumped in. Florian, can you tell us what do you feel like saying? Maybe yes, maybe not. Florian. Okay, it's no message, no nothing, right? Okay, well, thank you very much. So then the next activity that I have for you is this. Let's go to break a little bit. The icebreaker, okay? So I have an activity that I would like to do with you. And this is about, I would like that every one of you tell me what is a nickname that you have before and why you get this nickname. The second thing is I would like that you share with us a big achievement that you have been done, and could be maybe something easy, something simple, but for you was a big achievement, doesn't matter. So the important is what you feel that is important in your life. Thinking something that really changed your life, okay? Then I would like that you share with us something that was super scary for you, super out of your comfort zone, but you have been done, and that one expand yourself, okay? Then we will talk about something, a small win, because sometimes we just celebrate the big wins, right? All the time we are like, yeah, we have this diploma and we accomplish this course and we get my first car. But what about the small wins? Because remember, when you go to the mountain, really the work is not on the top of the mountain. This is the result, but the work that you do is a step and step that you go for the mountain. So I would like that you pick a small win that you did maybe today or in this week. And the last one, because this is another thing that we don't do, is we don't recognize sometimes our mistakes. And it's very important that when we have a mistake, we learn from that. Because the mistakes, we are human and we always will do mistakes. But what happened, we are in the school and you raise your hand for first time, you know, because the teacher asked us the question, and what happened? You are like, yeah, me. And then you say something wrong and the teacher, you are blah, 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 blah. And everybody is laugh for you. And what happened? We are afraid to do mistakes. Or also in the house. We broken a glass because we didn't take care of the glass or whatever, and your mom want to kill you, right? So everywhere have been told us that mistakes are not correct. But it's the completely opposite. If you don't do mistakes, then how you learn in life, right? So that's why I would like that you share with us these things, okay? So I would like to go, who want to go first? Like raise your hand. Or just open your microphone. If no, I will choose someone. Okay, Aaron, go.
Hey, I don't know what I'm doing, but I put my hand up anyway. So am I saying all five or just picking one of them?
No, the five.
Ah, okay, so my nickname and why I got the nickname. Yeah?
Yeah, what is your nickname and why the people you give that nickname?
Okay, yeah. Hello, I've had a lot of nicknames in many countries I've been, but let's stick to the current Wayan Africa here in Bali. And they gave me that name because I was the first African son and the first child of an African origin into this compound I lived in for 2 years. And that just kind of stuck. Big achievement for this month.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow. That's a good one. Big achievement for this month would be, well, I didn't really achieve it, but okay. The one I did achieve was seeing some of the trainers and facilitators running their own workshops, and I'm nowhere near the workshop at all. And they got better customer satisfaction levels than I've ever had with some of the clients. So that was really fun to see. I think that was a big achievement. Third,
but you scare or go out to your comfort zone, but you did it and you expand yourself.
Yeah, I took a day off, and that was uncomfortable. And I didn't touch my laptop for like a day. It was one weekend on one of the months. It wasn't all, because Shanti's in here, she'll tell you guys I'm probably lying if I say it was more than a day, but I did take one day off, and that was really expansive, and I felt better the following week. So it's probably something I should do more. And small win was, I think I like to do small wins like you often. So I'd say always my first small win is getting up in the morning and going for a run. If I can do that, the rest of the wins just kind of follow, So that's always a small win I try and do every day, apart from Sundays. Mistake. Wow. Oh, man, I make a lot of mistakes every day. So it depends. I think it's too many in a month. But I would say just today, one of the mistakes I made was I overbooked myself in some areas, and some things needed more time. I haven't quite learned this because I think I can do more. And then it caused me to make Florian and the sales team wait for 30 minutes. And that was not good on respecting their time. So lesson learned there was for me to maybe put more gaps into my calendar, so that in case there's a delay like happened in the morning that led to the domino effect, I can also, give them time for them to cancel the meeting after 15 minutes or something, so they don't wait for half an hour. So apologies, guys. I think CJ and Florian are in here. That was a terrible, terrible thing. So that's what I learned just today. But I make bigger mistakes probably every day, but that was a big one today. So that's me. Is that good?
Super. So yeah, awesome. Please give a round of applause to Aaron. Yay, super, super. Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you, Sensei.
So now, yeah. So Lisa, would you like to go next?
Yeah, I will try. So for my nickname, that would be a name given to me by my sister, and it's my real name is Lisa, and she used to call me Lieselotte von der Pfalz, which is a super long name, and I don't like the name at all. So after I said I don't like it, it was my name. Then for me, the big achievement and the scare, they are a combination. They're the same thing for me, especially if it's this month. I was like, oh God, what was this month? So that was to quit my job and to decide that I will not continue with that kind of comfort zone. So it was scary to decide it, but also I feel a very big achievement for me today, because it will also open up more opportunities for me. A small win, I would also go with something today. I got up and went for a run this morning. Mistake. That's the frustration part that I feel at the moment. I was too much in my head and think of something that I couldn't really sort out. And I just need to learn, or my learning part is to just stop thinking about something that I cannot sort out this way, and just do something else, distract myself, and then it'll come to me later, and doing that earlier. Yeah. That's
super,
me.
Super. Yeah, thank you, Lisa. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you. So the super female king, Jella. Jella? Jella, are you there? Maybe not anymore. Who want to go next? I don't know. We have Nadia, Tash, Lisa, Michelle.
Michelle's posted in the comments, but maybe Nadia can share verbally.
Yeah. Okay, guys, if you can talk but you want to share, please put it in the chat. So then later on we can read it. So Nadia, thank you, Nadia. So what did you feel like saying first, Nadia?
I feel like Okay, nickname. I've had so many. And
what do you feel like saying?
Sorry.
Just say a feeling, a feeling. How did you feel right now?
My feel?
Yes.
My feel, I'm okay.
Okay. Super. Okay. So then tell us your nickname. Okay.
Okay, my nickname, I've had so many. Depends where I was, but the recent ones was when I was in university, I get the nickname Donut.
No?
It's just easy from Nadia and Donut. So sometimes people Donut, and then yeah, Don.
I'm using that.
No, it's okay. That one is okay, but I had some embarrassing ones in the past. So, and then big achievement this month. Oh, I've made from scratch order system for my salt in just 2 hours or 3. I was very happy because finally my wish to do some systems, and yeah, it came true after 1 year, because Aaron said I cannot do that. I cannot be melancholic for a while. I have to be creative, but finally I could. So I liked it. And then see, she was smiling. Scare, expand, and out of comfort zone. Okay. Oh, it has been a boring month. What did I do? Can I skip that one? A small one, I'll come back to it. Small win, I slept by 9:30 p.m. last night, and it was the best sleep that I get. But that's because I was sick. So finally I gave in. Okay, buddy, I need to sleep. But yeah, it felt great. I slept about 10 hours and I feel good now. I can speak. Yesterday I could not. Mistake, what did you learn? Yeah, okay, around sleep and being obsessive about what I'm doing. It's been my theme, and then it's been quite a theme this month. Yeah, so a bit too much doing something, and then I got sick. Okay, scare and expand. I cannot think of any. I think it's just ticking off my to-do list.
Be anything in your life, anything that maybe something that you are little and you need to do, and then you were scared and you finally did it. Doesn't need to be right now.
Let me think. Oh, maybe out of comfort zone. I don't really like doing social media, but I start to populate. I don't like when I have to do it. I like it when also one of the things that I did actually posted about my past being an engineer, something that I never done before because I thought it was uncool. But I shared it last week. Did you see that, Aaron?
And what happened?
Okay.
I was shocked, actually. I thought someone else wrote it, like your sister.
Yeah, it was a bit outside of my comfort zone. It's not scary, it's just I don't really like to do it, but yeah.
And what is the results of that, Nadia?
What, sorry?
What was the results of that?
The result of that?
And what happened?
I was surprised to see people's reaction, and that apparently it was quite well accepted, and high engagement rates. People asking about, that looks this and that looks that, and I never looked at it like that. Like, since I was working as an engineer, which is the year 2000, I thought it was just, it was so uncool. But it was funny to see how people reacted. That it's normal and it's quite fun to see. That's what they said. So okay.
Super, awesome, great. Thank you, Nadia, for sharing. I don't know if someone else, maybe Charlene, that she is new on the chat. You can talk.
Charlene is here.
Charlene, you want to share with us?
Hey guys, how are you?
Good, good. First,
Hey.
tell us very quick how you feel like saying. What is your feeling right now?
Right now, oh, it's what I'm just blank. I don't, what am I feeling? I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I'm getting through my to-do list, but I'm good, thank you.
Awesome, thank
Can't
you.
see you.
Yeah, no, I'm just in a bit of an awkward place, so I'm not going to put my video on.
That's okay, that's okay.
We'll give you
Can
5
you
minutes.
share, can you see the screen and can you share with us a nickname, one of the nicknames that you have and why?
I think one of the nicknames that I have is Shaolin. Now, why do they call me Shaolin? Because there used to be a company here, a Chinese company that used to make these shoes. And you know, the black shoes, the ones that they use in Kung Fu. Yeah, so somebody used to call me Shaolin after the shoe company. Yeah, Shaolin shoes, yeah.
You have to say it with a Zambian accent. I remember those.
Super, Shalin. And what is a big achievement that you have been done?
A big achievement that I've done is being the first Zambian woman to climb the highest mountain in Europe.
Super, thank you. And something that scares you that you need to do that take you out of your comfort zone?
It's something that I need to do.
Or you did, or you want to do, but it still scares you, or you did in the past, but at the end you made it?
Yes, I can say the last episode where I had a serious panic attack was getting my open water diving license. Yeah, that was pretty intense because the sea was pretty rough, but I wanted to see the giant manta ray, and I couldn't do it on the scuba license, and they said, no, you got to dive deeper up to, was it 12 meters? I think the first one we were allowed to dive to 8 meters, but then to get the open water, you could go up to, I think 15 or 18 meters. I can't really remember the details now. So yes, going out to sea and diving in open sea, that really, really freaked me out. Yeah, because before we'd always dive on the reef, but this time it was like big open sea with big waves, and there was a little storm, so it was a bit freaky.
Wow, thank you for sharing. Well done. Okay, and a small win, very small win.
Small win is today, actually. I've been a little bit overwhelmed. I own a gym. Okay, I love training. I'm into training, and I like mountaineering. That's my hobby. But coming from Zambia, it's a little bit challenging to keep up with the kind of fitness that you need with the mountaineering. So I just have to use what's available around me. And I'm going to in a couple of months, I will be climbing the highest peaks in Zambia since we're on lockdown. Yeah, well, we're not traveling that much. So my challenge is to climb the highest peaks in Zambia, which is 2,300 meters, which is not that high compared to what I've done. But the terrain is different, and it is in a bit of a secluded place. So basically what I've been told is that there is no road access. So some of our stuff, our gear, tents and that, it's going to be my first time to do a self-supported trip. And I was told that we need to carry our gear on a bicycle. So I've been training, cycling up hills, which I have never really done before. I've always done little short inclines, but today on Lupili Street, just by Casa Lodge, Aaron, I was cycling up that hill. Yeah,
That's a little hill right there.
Yeah, I was practicing my fitness and yeah, just going up the hills, these small hills without stopping. So learning the skill of cycling up a hill. Yeah, I'm learning my gears because I've always ridden a bike, but not really understanding all the gears and that. So that was a win today, was learning my bike, to use my bike properly.
Super, super. And a mistake that you have been done recently or ages ago? And what did you learn?
Mistake. What did I learn? What did I learn? I think mistake have I learned recently? Nothing really comes to mind. We have mistakes every day. What is it? I can't think of anything that.
But one that you did, like big mistake that you really was like, oh my God, but you have a big lesson of that.
You know, nothing really comes to mind, to be honest. A big mistake that I can say had a great impact. Okay, I'll share. When it comes to my head, something that's really significant, I can't really think of right now.
Okay, well, think on that.
Changing, yeah, we're going through so many changes every day, and it's always such a roller coaster. But I can't really think of anything at the moment. Sorry, but
well, think about it, and you share with us later on.
Yes, thank you.
Super. Okay, let's go to celebrate. Celine, well done. So, how many of you have been surprised of other people's life, right? Yeah. How many of you are like, oh my God, I didn't know that this person do this and this and that, right? Awesome, super, super. Okay, who else can participate? Who can get their microphone or the camera, like Tony, the female king, Sheila, Tasha, Shanti.
DJ,
come on. Michelle, I don't know if she's back from the doctor. DJ, who else? Edwin? No?
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Hi.
Who is this?
Hey guys, hi.
Hi. So first, would you like to share with us what you feel like saying?
From the list or just a random one?
Well, first tell us your feeling. What you feel like saying right now? What is your feelings right now?
Anxious, anxiety.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for sharing.
That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so I should answer the questions in the icebreaker, correct?
Yes, yes, please tell us about your nickname and all of these things.
So my nickname is, ironically, it's Rasta, because I have a big achievement is you have one big one. Yeah, letting them get to the discipline, patience, and just the general love for them. I'm scared of this can expand out comfort zone. It's getting beginnings for my catering business. That's scary. I don't get for more than 10, maximum 20. If I get a day of about 100 people, scary. I know I can deliver, but very, very scary. I celebrate the small wins. Next week I have an event, a friend. It's exciting. It's my first event in 2021. So mistakes. Biggest one is not starting early enough. And I learned that once you have an idea, take it and run with it, regardless of how whimsical it seems at first. So that's my take on everything.
Super, super. So thank you very much for sharing that. Super, thank you. So who else we have here in the screen? This other gentleman.
Thank you.
Hi everyone.
Hi. What do you feel like saying?
Aha. I think I'll answer the question. Maybe just do the drill. How I feel right now, I'm a bit tensed. I have my proposal for my master's that I'm supposed to submit tomorrow.
Wow.
And it's a lot of work. It's getting a bit scary, but I know I'll definitely finish the work on time. And then my nickname, yes, my nickname is actually
It's like a frozen. Yeah. Edwin, you are frozen. If you wanted, Edwin, put your video off and just, woof, he disappeared. Okay, let's see if he get back. I don't know who else in here would like to go on the minute that Edwin can come back. I don't know what else. Tash, Tony, Shanti.
I think Shanti's already been. Maybe Tony.
Tony.
Dash is sick. She left a comment. So
Okay.
let's Tony and Genevieve will be ready in a few minutes, she said. So Tash can go. Tony can go, then Tash, then that's everyone pretty much.
Okay, Tony, Tash, share with us, one of you. Tony.
My nickname being Tony, my actual name is Anthony. It's just that it's a shortcut for my name.
Okay.
Big achievement. Implementing a new inventory system in the current company that I'm waiting for. And actually my job depended on that. Lucky enough, I was successful on that.
Okay.
Third one, scare, expand out of your comfort zone. That would be, what would it be? Anyway, oh yeah, I've got one. Me getting married this year, it actually scares me.
Wow.
I'm pretty very much scared. I wish I could take it back.
I'm scared for you too.
Okay.
Yeah, number 4, small win. The small win is me actually sharing this with you. I'm more of the inner person. I don't like crowds and that, but unfortunately I have to come out there and be part of the group. Number 5, that would be mistakes and what did I learn from it? I've got my main mistake is that I want to please everyone at the expense of myself. I've learned from it that you can't please everyone. Sometimes you just have to step back and say, no, this is no. That's about it.
Okay, thank you, Tony. Well done. Thank you for sharing. So, who else? Tash, are you there? Tash.
Tash can't speak, so it's just.
Does Tash can write in the chat?
Yeah, I think she already has.
Can you share, Aaron?
I'm not the best reader. Michelle, could you help with the notes reading?
I think Michelle is on the doctor, or someone else can help us because I can see.
I'm technically going around here. Let's see. Genevieve can share. Sorry, we're waiting on Genevieve, actually. Genevieve is ready to share. She said 5 minutes.
Okay. Genevieve, share with us, please.
Hi, can you just remind me what we're sharing on? I've missed some of the topics or the questions.
Sure. Well, first we say what you feel like saying. So if you want to share with us.
Oh, okay.
So what you feel like saying.
I think a slight feeling of overwhelmment, a little tired, and I think just waiting really for things to return back to relative normality. So kind of like the overwhelming and anxiety around that, because we've been given dates, and I feel that kind of nervous excitement, sort of like approaching the different milestones and just eventually being able to see my family again. So that's kind of on my mind constantly now. So
thank you for sharing. So the first thing that we would like to know is a nickname. Do you have any nickname, and why they put that nickname?
Do you know what? I've never had a nickname. Not when I was at school, growing up. There's only ever been shortened versions of my name. Like one of my aunties always called me Jen. I never really liked that. And then as I've gotten older, people could never say my name anyway. They always used to call me Genevieve, and it's Genevieve. So I just shortened my name to J when I was working, which was easier. So it's sort of a combination of that, but never really a nickname as such.
Okay, any nickname that you maybe decided to say, I would like to be the queen of these, or I just hear.
Do you know what I was thinking that same thing actually, Queen. Okay. I think I'm definitely Super Mum anyway.
Awesome.
That would be the nickname that I'd give myself, because Super Mum.
Super Mum.
Superhero, Super Mum. And the reason I would give myself that is because I have one son. He's going to be 30 this year actually. And I was talking about it to some of my colleagues, and I can't quite believe that he's going to be that age. But when he was younger, he had health problems when he was quite young that changed my whole life and changed his as well. So he spent a long time in hospital, and he's never quite been the same since. But I think, me having gone through all of that adversity in my life, I do like to think it's made me a better person, and it's opened me up to lots of opportunities that I probably would never have had I never gone through those experiences. And it was tough. It was really tough. But I look at him now and I think we've survived. We are survivors of our life. So yeah, I'm proud of that for myself, but also for him as well.
Super.
That's my nickname, Super Mum.
Super Mom, I like it. Super. And I also hear that Aaron has been calling you 007. So yeah. So good. Okay, thank you.
That's probably due. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, big achievement, Jenny.
So what's next?
A big achievement.
Oh, biggest achievement. Yeah. What, in my life?
Yes. Or any, or the last week, or this day, whatever you want to share.
Okay. I think probably one of the things that I'm most proud of, sort of, other than being Super Mum, was being sort of recognised for the things that I have done in terms of being a mother. And I received an award for Mother of the Year that was presented to me at the House of Parliament. And that was sort of like a really proud moment. Because I mean, I always thought to myself, I'm just doing a job, and it's something that I would do anyway, even though it was tough and I had to make a lot of sacrifices. But, to have that recognized by somebody or by a community, and then to receive an award for that, I think that to me was an achievement. So, yeah.
Super. Thank you.
That's the one that always sticks in my mind anyway.
Super. Thank you for sharing. What about something that scares you, or something that takes you out of your comfort zone? Maybe something that today you still, or you did, or.
I I think the thing that scares me is an element of the unknown. Now, I think for me, it's almost like there's a fear of the unknown, but there's also a curiosity about the unknown. So it kind of goes hand in hand. Now, I sort of liken it to somebody mentioned the ocean, and I could quite resonate with that, because I think there's a whole world sort of in the depths of the ocean that no one knows about. And I just like the sound of when you're sort of meters below the ocean, or when they do filming, and you hear that.
Oops.
It's fearful but fascinating at the same time. I don't know, it's really strange, but that's something that does scare me, just the depths and the unknown, because you don't really know what is down there. But then I have a curiosity about it as well.
Super, thank you. Small win of the day?
Oh, small. Okay, small win from today. I think, well, I work in a school, so, I have lots of small wins when I'm at school. So it has to be one of my students that's really struggling. They're only year 4, so they're quite young, but struggling to do a maths activity. Now, maths isn't my greatest subject, but helping her to understand the formula around multiplication, and her being able to do her work, and she got it all right. Because at first she was crying, but then by the time I'd sat and spoken to her about how to work things out, and she did it, got everything right, and then that kind of frown turned to a smile, which is nice. So that always makes me feel happy.
Super. And any mistake that you have been done? Well, big one.
Oh, I think that, yeah, it's not even so much a mistake. I think it's just something in my personality. I think being of quite a trusting nature, and I think one of the biggest mistakes, so to speak, is expecting people, or not so much expecting people, but being disappointed by people's values, or maybe even their lack of values, and trying to find some sort of alignment with my own. And when that falls short, realizing that these people that I trusted are not actually to be trusted. This was in a previous workplace. And I think what I learned from that is that, I do have my standards, and my standards are never going to be lowered to meet anybody else's. So whilst they would always almost laugh at me for having high standards and told me that, I should bring my standards down, I thought, well, no. I always think that, the way that my standards begin is kind of like the end of theirs. So there's never any point where we're going to meet or kind of be aligned, because their ceiling is sort of my floor, because that's where I'm going to start. So, I think just finding people that actually appreciate you for who you are, I think that's what I've learned, and not changing myself to fit in.
Super, super. Thank you, Jenny, to share with us.
Thank you.
And Edwin, we are listening to you, but you're gone. So tell us. Now you're back. Okay.
Okay. So sorry for that. I had something that happened to my internet. As I was saying, my nickname is CEO, and I got the nickname at the university when I was the hockey team captain, and I introduced some form of taxation. I would deduct team members' allowances when we go on tour. Those who misbehave will deduct the allowances. So I called it a tax, just to bring discipline to the team. So eventually, guys nicknamed me CEO. So the name has stuck with me. I think I've also embraced the nickname, because now it works well on what I'm doing as I develop myself as an entrepreneur. Yes. The next question. What's the next? The next question is?
The next question is, well, the scare thing that you have been done, or something that take you out of your comfort zone.
I think the something that take me out of my comfort zone is it turns out to be partly also my biggest win this year was just the bold step to fully quit my job and get into a journey of just setting up myself as a business person. So the moment I stepped out, I didn't realize I was in a comfort zone until I stepped out, because now the new state comes with a lot of responsibility, and pushing myself to do things by myself becomes a bit hard, because I knew while working, I knew the hack, I knew the routine, just woke up, go to work, deliver, and come back. So now you have to push myself to do stuff. And it's when I realized, wow, it was very comfortable working with the routine. So building the discipline to, yes. So that has really pushed me out of my comfort zone.
Super, Edwin, thank you. A small win.
A small win for today has actually been, there's some, as I said, I'm finishing on my MSc proposal, and there is some literature that was really, really challenging for me to get. So I've managed to crack that. I've gotten the information I need. So yeah, I'm sure I'll be having my proposal ready by tomorrow.
Super. And a mistake that you made that you learned from that?
From the small win?
A mistake that you have been done. What did you learn?
To be a jack of all trades and trying to do a lot of things at the same time. I think they say you can be moving, but you might not be making progress. So I always thought, as long as I'm moving, I'm doing stuff, I'm making progress. But then even for today's win, I just realized I needed to settle on one thing and focus, and that is what has given me the win. So the lesson here is sometimes focus. Movement does not necessarily mean progress. Yes.
Thank you, Edwin, to share with us. So Aaron is here. He shared on the chat. You cannot control other people's behavior, but you can control what you accept and allow into your life. The issue is simple. Their ceiling is your floor. No longer apologize for refusing this respect. Yes, to Genevieve. So it's good. And yeah, and it's something that really you mentioned, guys, is sometimes we have no control, like for example, what is happening right now with the COVID and all this situation and all this crisis that is bringing us. But what we can do is how we can control the way that we react, right? That one we can control because it's us, it's our feelings and it's our things. All the time when someone is coming and say, oh, Claudia, it's because this person did this to me. Oh, really? This person has too much power on yourself that they can control you? Because you really is the one to decide it, if you get angry or not. So it's really, really powerful. So thank you for all you sharing. So how many of you, what did you learn? I would like to ask you, what did you learn for all these sharings? Who would like to share? What did you learn to hear of these people, the super mom and the mistakes and going for a running and quit a job, all these scary things, get married, you know, I mean, or get to the ocean, bottom of the ocean. All of this is like, for some people, it's like, wow, that's incredible, right? So someone that would like to share something? Yeah, all right.
Yeah, no, I like the Genevieve, since I first met her. I think the FHS has always been about you know, someone else's floor could be, sorry, someone else's ceiling could be your floor, and just being aware of that's really been something that every time I hear it keeps standing out. And also hearing from Edwin about once you actually do start your own thing, you realize how much levels of responsibility you have and how much you could have been in a different type of comfort zone. So knowing, you know, when you're at work, you're stressed out, but you're like, oh my goodness, I'm stressed out. You know, you hit your comfort zone. Then you get into your own business, you're like, huh, that was nothing. Now I'm really stressed out. But then once you start your teams, you're like, oh, that was nothing. Give me back to working by myself, you know. So that journey, I think, just never stops. The levels of responsibilities just keep growing as you grow. And yeah, just hearing how all of you in this room are just high achievers. You've all accomplished some amazing feats, you know, or even like Nadia's sharing her engineering background. I mean, so many times we think as entrepreneurs, we have to only showcase a particular side of us, not knowing the audience have a completely different impression of what is valuable, and giving them that chance to still celebrate you and all parts of you. I think we talked about that, such an important thing, and we don't ever really know what we're all capable of until we hear someone else go, yeah, I've done that, and you're like, oh, that's pretty cool, me too, that's a big deal then, you know. And so that was really good to hear everybody in here sharing their wins and their big achievements, and then the mistakes as well. That was really good. So I learned a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. So someone else want to share from Charlene, Tash, Tony, I don't know, Michelle? Okay, yes.
I'll share something. I think sort of on the back of what Aaron said, it's just really nice to hear about everyone else's journey. And I think that's what it is. Everybody's on their own unique journey. No one's perfect. We all make mistakes, but I think it's just being able to get up and carry on struggling through despite making those mistakes. I think every mistake that you make is an opportunity to learn from it. And I think even with myself, you know, when I make mistakes, I think back and think to myself, you know, there was a lesson there. So what was that lesson? And, you know, as you go on through life, that just helps you to grow and to achieve more. So it's nice to hear about everyone's different stories. Yes, everyone's, you know, had moments where they've made a mistake. You know, everyone has wins in their day. It doesn't matter how small it is. I think, you know, it's kind of sort of being able to recognize and to praise everyone's wins, to support everyone through their downfalls, and kind of as a team, you sort of work together to pick each other up. And I think opportunities to share like this is of benefit to everybody. So yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Big round of applause to Aaron and Jenny for the sharing. So, okay, well, I guess the others can share. So let's go to do like a very fun activity, okay? So this time, guys, I just will share my screen so you can see what is about, okay? So this is like, I will ask a question, okay? And maybe you can answer the question, and maybe everybody will vote yes, that you believe, or no, okay? So for example, let's go to say, I say, Aaron, you are very, I don't know, I will say, Aaron, tell us something that you really hate. And then Aaron says, I hate chocolates. So if you think he's lying, everybody will do this. And if you think it's true, everybody go up, okay? And let's see how much people knows you or how much people believes you, okay? So, Aaron, what happened if you found a wallet with money? So what you will do with that money? Are you going to the police? Are you going to try to find someone? Or you just keep it because it's nothing else on the wallet? Or you just take it from the universe and say, okay, it's nothing here, so I don't know who is this, I will keep it. What did you do?
You know, that's a very good question. That's happened to me so many times in my life, and I've been battling with that question. So I'll answer it. I would keep the money.
Now everybody can vote. Do you think I don't keep the money or turn it to someone else? What do you think? Okay, is that you believe what he said? Okay, Tony? I would say, no, I would say you return it or try to find someone. So we have two people go, what is? Okay, so Lisa is down. Genevieve, what do you think? Is true, is down? Yeah, we think it's down. So tell us the true story, Aaron.
Yeah, so in all cases, I did look for someone, but there was no traces. So I would go to the police, and the police would say, in this situation, if you leave it with us, someone here is going to keep the money. So you should probably just keep it as a finder's fee because there's no ID. And so what I did is I took that money and then I donated it, all of it, in all three.
Beautiful. That's awesome.
Because it was
awesome.
mine.
That's very,
yeah, so that's what
very beautiful.
So technically,
okay.
But give it to someone else, yeah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, Lisa, you tell us something. Tell something that could be true or could be not true, and we will vote if this is true or false.
I have to come up with it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say I love shopping.
Or maybe not. I don't know.
That's a hard one. Can you be more specific or no? Just that.
I love going through the stores, looking at things and finding new things.
Yeah.
Well.
We don't have an emoji for that. Probably not.
Yeah, I mean, I would say the old woman will love shopping, but I don't know, maybe something, I don't know. So Genevieve say, okay, Tony was up, Aaron was down. Okay, tell us the truth, Lisa.
I hate shopping.
Yeah, I know you forever.
Why you don't like shopping? Tell us.
There are usually too many people, it's crowded, it's loud, and so I don't really get to enjoy it. Although I like having new clothing or something, sometimes I don't like the atmosphere. Usually it's just not what I like to be around.
Okay.
I'm always happy when I'm done with everything that I need.
Okay, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. So Genevieve, tell us something. So we will vote.
Are you on mute?
Yeah, I can't think.
Loves low standards.
Okay.
You love low standards.
Okay. I can ride a horse.
You can ride a horse. Wow. Where did you live in UK?
Ride a horse, Genevieve. Ride a horse.
Did you live in United Kingdom, Genevieve? Or where did you live?
Yeah, she's in UK now.
In UK.
Oh. I'm in London.
That's a tricky
London.
Right.
Well, London, I don't know if have horses. I will say this. Okay, Lisa, what do you think? True. Okay, Genevieve, tell us.
Yeah, reverse psychology works.
Super.
Impressive. I didn't know that.
I love horses. I love horses.
Wow.
Ah, super.
Wow.
Okay, Edwin, tell us something.
I'm scared of heights.
Ooh, Skater Heights. Yeah, probably.
I bet he is.
Everybody says, just Tash says not true. Everyone else, we think yes, but Tash says not true.
Your
What do you,
stereotype close you in with.
are you or no?
I'm not.
Wow!
Ah.
You're the first African I know.
I'm a really high adrenaline kind of person.
Oh,
And,
wow.
yeah, I'm not scared of height. Yes.
Wow, super, super.
Feels good to get it.
All right, we're jumping out of planes together. We'll see. We'll put you to the test.
Awesome, awesome. Okay.
I'll do that actually.
That's impressive.
Okay, I will tell you something. I have been working in a trash company. With the garbage. I mean, next to the garbage and all the trash for the buses. Okay, Lisa say yes. Aaron say no. Janine? Edwin? No. Edwin? Oh. And Tash? Yes, it's true. Yes, it was true. In Australia, I couldn't find any job. And then I get these type of jobs in Australia. You can get like for 1 day, 3 days. They call like a casual, right? And there was this company, it's the biggest company in Australia, that all the trashes, is going to this office, but it's an Italian office. So they are really doing projects for Europe and any other places. So it's really, but I was working next to the trash and everything. So I just laugh because I never imagined I can do that, but you never say never. And when you want to have a work and experience, you do everything right. So I did that. So it was a good experience actually. So I learned a lot. So yeah. Okay. Now, I don't know if someone else want to, Tash, you want to say something on the chat? CJ, how do you call? CJ? 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 CJ, I don't know if you want to say something. Tash? Tash? Or write something on the chat so we can vote, everybody. Okay. Well, if not, let's go to the other session, okay, very quick. I will ask some questions and all of you will respond, okay? So what social stigma does society need to get over? What social stigma does society need to get over? So Lisa, what do you think?
Well, I think like a really big one that are people like classified into different levels or something. That is something that I really hate. I think that should change.
Thank you. Tash says marriage. Okay, that's fun. Janine.
What does she mean? Come on, can't just say that. What does that mean?
Tash, woman does all work in the home.
Not in your house, we know that. What are you talking about?
Woman does all work in the house. Okay, that is, Michelle says, no woman does all the work in the house. I'm agree with Michelle, yes.
Yeah, okay. Wait, Michelle, come on now. Where is this founded on? We know in your house, that's not the case.
So, Janine, what the stigma we need to read off?
Yeah, I think for me, it would definitely have to be anything around race.
Yeah, good one. Thank you. Edwin.
So we become raceless. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm agree with you. No races, no color of skin, no nothing. Yeah. I'm agree. Yeah. And it's kind of what Lisa says, also the level of economies, right? You are rich, you are poor, you are, I'm agree with that. Awesome. Edwin.
I think the belief that rich people or successful people should dress and look in a particular way. That is very common. Should be in a suit, this kind of dressing. If you have to go somewhere for business, yeah, I think sometimes it's just off that if you wear a t-shirt to go to a meeting, you are not good. I love what Aaron does. Enter free Noah every day. Yeah.
Hey.
It's
Yes. Good one. Good one. Aaron.
You know, I think I'll go last because there's so many things I write about in this section. I had very strong views, but I think I'm wrong about a lot of things at the moment. So I'll explain myself at the end. Let other people go first. So it's a big one that will cause too much. We don't even have time for this one. This is such a good one. And I'm like, you asked me a month ago, I would have said something so clearly, but now I'm not sure.
Come on, share it, because I have to go soon.
We almost finished. It's 2 minutes to 3, so we can wrap around.
It's really interesting. Call me privately because it needs an explanation. Because you think I'm just completely off my head about this.
Tell us now.
All I'll say is, you guys, you know, I'm always researching these things and testing stuff out. But yeah, there's just no way to cut it. Okay. I'll put it in a question. Is there a difference between equality and justice? Some of these things are connected to different things, but I think there's a question before this question, which is a question I'm answering. I haven't concluded, but since that question came up, it's changed everything about this question for me. Everything. Like I can't even answer the question without this explanation, but it's centered around, is there a difference between equality and justice? And until we have that discussion, I just can't even, I don't know where I can start. I'll be completely misunderstood.
Equality in what respect?
Not just in the way you guys understand that question. Like you know, some of these questions beg for equality, or they're inquiring, or they're desiring equality. Others are actually requiring justice. Yeah, you open up a can.
Okay.
Follow. So if I say what I think unjust or needs to be dissolved, well, what's my agenda? Is this is equality, and I know I've shifted in my awareness around those two words because now I've separated them and I've chosen a stance on
no, I see what you mean now. I think for me it's more about justice.
Yeah, you see. So
I think I've had this conversation with you before.
We just didn't conclude because from you I started ticking and then I started devouring more information. So I'm coming to a decision, but it really has contradicted everything.
Okay.
I'm so wrong and I'm so excited about it. Of what I used to do. So I don't want to hijack this section, but that's such a great point you just made. But my founding has just like gone literally from night and day. I'm in a completely different opinion of what should be. What was your question? What is
the social stigma does society need to get?
The game's changed. The whole infrastructure is out. So I'll get back to you guys, but it's almost formed, but it's not anything like I thought. So these questions, I'll probably answer them completely different.
Okay. Well, I just want to honor your time, guys. Is already, I think we finished, right? It's 1.5 hours. So I just want to say thank you. I mean, I know that take a little bit more time, but I think it's interesting to know, like play, and at the same time know people's and how the thinking, and especially because we are in a different countries, different religions, different education, different beliefs, different everything, right? So when someone says something to us, it's like, wow. So it's really beautiful to connect to each other. So I just want to do like a games, but at the same time, we can meet each other. So thank you for this great opportunity, and thank you for knowing more each other. So thank you.
And thank you for leading, Claudia. Great games. Got me on my blood boiling, so I appreciate that. And yeah, we're looking forward to more of these type of, I'm sure there was more to ask, so I really like the direction this went. And Michelle as well, thanks for supporting and getting Claudia to do it. And yeah, guys, happy end of Feb and happy Valentine month, I guess, for some of you who celebrate these sort of things. But yeah, have a great month, and super, super excited about the numbers of people attending these. And let's keep inviting more people. I keep saying this platform is open, this one anyway, the tribe, to anybody. So you don't have to be a client or a member or a staff. So if you think these are valuable, invite some of your friends just to drop in. They don't even have to stay, because I think it's just nice to have these sort of celebrations. Yeah. So really, really awesome. Well led, Claudia. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Have a great night. See you soon. Happy.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Great day.
Ciao,
See you
ciao.
later.
Yeah, tell
Bye.
me about this later if you want. We can have that chat. Ciao. See you guys.
Bye.